Now that you have identified the bones of the bot, it is time to put it to practical use. You are able to create innumerable messaging sequences. Selling your product, displaying your product, creating a survey, getting reviews, making announcements, connecting with your customers. These are just a few of the examples how you can use the bot. We will demonstrate some of these examples in this module. So let's get started.
So in this module, we're going to go over the basics of what a bot can do. This is the ChatFuel main screen. They have a couple of default options. I'm going to go through the default options, and then in later modules we're going to go over in more detail what it can do. So you can obtain user permission to broadcast. So this is the most basic bot. And what this does is it just basically sends a message to the user asking them for permission to send them messages in the future. The next one Okay, so this one will allow you to, if you wanted to send somebody a coupon code via email, this is the bot that you would use, and it's pretty simple. You get their name, yes, and then you would go to the user input plugin, and we'll be covering this in later modules too. This module is meant as a basic overview. So segmenting your audience, that's for later broadcasts. It's basically where you can ask your audience a series of questions to target them more specifically later on. Okay, so then this is the basic principle of all bots, is to route them through a certain funnel. Think of it like choose your own adventure, and you can give them various choices, and depending on which choices they choose, it would lead them to a different set of blocks. You can also enable live conversations with your users. So you can set it so that you can take over the conversation at a certain point, and you would just start the live chat with yourself, or someone that was whose job it was to respond to people. And you can play around with all of these things. Some of them are pretty cool, but for this particular course, we're going to focus on using the bots as a sales tool and basically a vehicle to get reviews. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, well that concludes this module. We'll see you in the next one.